Hey everybody, Chris here. So Dogecoin hit its dreadful death cross last night. Ooh, scared. We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You get notified when my new videos come out as well as when I do live streams. It is when the 50-day moving average falls below the 200 moving average. And basically it just says that Dogecoin has been in a downtrend, which it has. Not an indicator of the future though, which I will show you. A lot of positivity in the market. And also on our live streams, we're still giving away Dogecoin. That's right, we're still having Dogecoin giveaways. A lot of generosity in the Chris Pax family here. Much appreciated. And around with a lot of people receiving some Dogecoin, and they've never been given Dogecoin before. A lot of that going on the channel. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you have your notifications on. But for here, right now, I want to show you what's going on with the news and the charts. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart at 17 cents. This is on the daily, and here it is. Let's get this out of the way. There it is. The death cross. That's right. We've got this light blue line, which is the 50-day simple moving average, falling below the white line, which is the 200-day simple moving average. And it's just an indicator that Dogecoin has been in a downtrend. And that downtrend has always come after a big move up, because that's what gets the 200-day moving average moving in an upward direction, while the 50-day then moves down. So that's all it is. A couple of live streams ago, we looked back at the past 4 Dogecoin death crosses. 2 of them were followed by a downtrend, but 2 of them were followed by an uptrend. And I'm looking very positive right now about this uptrend that Dogecoin is about to go in. And during the live stream last night, someone was suggesting there was this downward falling wedge pattern, and we tried to draw it as close as we can. Doge's just going to just kind of drift out of this probably. I don't think this is going to be a big deal. Of course, Ali has one of these too. We'll take a look at as well. But that is just kind of how it goes. Overall, look what's going on. We talked about yesterday, spot gold. Yes, the price of gold crosses over $3,000 for the first time with Bitcoin lagging. But the BuyTree founder expects Bitcoin ETF inflows to start soon. That's right, we've had a lot of outflows on Bitcoin ETFs. Here it is. And this is why I don't think Dogecoin should have an ETF. Just as soon as the market looks a little weak, those ETF holders are selling. They are selling. Massive selling of ETFs. Fear in the market, right? What's happening with the tariffs and what's happening with interest rates and what's happening with Ukraine and all of these things that are all unsettled. Remember our word yesterday was uncertainty, right? Uncertainty. Markets don't like that. And so huge outflows, selling of ETFs. But you know what? When that happens before, it's always turned around and gone back up, which this is probably going to do as well. And Gel says, hey, we're not on the top yet. Bitcoin has not had its top, which is the Pi cycle top indicator. This is the 111, crossing back above the 350. Again, happened in 2017 when Bitcoin was at $20,000. Happened again in 2021 when Bitcoin was at 64,000. Again, that was sort of that double top bull market that we had, where Bitcoin dropped down to 30K, came back up to 69, a little bit higher, but the Pi cycle had called the top at 64. That was pretty close. We're nowhere near it yet. It has not happened this cycle yet. Many are bullish about that. But yet again, these are just lines on a chart. It doesn't have to follow, right? It doesn't have to follow the lines. Here's another line. We have this wedge here on Bitcoin, which is just a straight bottom wedge, which is typically how I draw them. And really they are just, for the graphic purpose, showing you sort of a double bottom. And are we starting to break out here of that wedge? This is on a 4-hour chart, so this is looking back just a couple weeks. But it does look promising as well. And Gel says, look, right now the pattern, and again, this is what I talk about, is patterns of trading do tend to mirror the history. And so we have, back in 2020, we had a consolidation period followed by a move up. Then we had chop, move down, and then we had this sort of higher low. Again, more consolidation, stretched out, but a higher low before up only. This is mirroring that exactly, going back to a year ago, March of 2024. We've been in consolidation. There's the move up, and then we have the chop, followed by a move down. Are we going to see higher lows again before up only? Again, patterns do tend to repeat. Here's another view of it from Trader Allen. Again, looking at the same thing in 2020, from April to June, a move up, and then followed by a move down, some chop, higher low, up we go. Same pattern could happen here in 2025. Dogecoin Fear and Greed Index is 40, which is neutral. That's right. We have now gotten from extreme fear as Dogecoin dropped down to 14 cents. I mean, obviously that was extreme fear. Got back through fear and now neutral. So Fear and Greed Index for Doge starting to look okay. Alan looks at the stochastic on Doge. This is a weekly now. This is the weekly stochastic. So zoomed out a little further, this would be huge swing trades if you wanted to do this. So you'd be buying. That would have been in July. You'd been buying. And then you would have sold right when that crossover happened. And that would have been up here at 42 cents, early December. And then you'd be waiting and waiting and waiting, and then you just would have bought back here at 14 cents. Huge swing trades following the stochastic RSI, which should be followed then by the next move up. Ali still has the same chart. It's getting pretty close, as predicted. This is just going to fall out of his upward channel. So going to trade sideways out of it. Not going to do what he had initially thought, going up to whatever price was the latest he was predicting, from $3 to $10 to $12 to $20, whatever that was. It's just going to trade out of this. So no parabolic. No. It's just going to trade sideways here. But the Dogecoin death cross is confirmed. Solana joins Doge with its own death cross. That's right. It's not just Doge. We've got many others, and we were looking at them. Some of them that had already happened, for instance. Well, here's Solana's, right? That just happened. And then we were looking at Sheeb's that happened back here, and a number of others already happened. Death crosses all over the place. Again, just showing that price has gone down after a big run up. So the 200 days moving up, and the blue 50-day is moving down. But there's a lot of positivity. Dogecoin price, key technical levels could signal major trend reversal soon. So Dogecoin shows signs of potential trend reversal. It tests critical technical levels, while network adoption doubles despite recent price declines. That's right. That's what we look for, is the actual use of Dogecoin and its adoption. New Dogecoin wallet addresses have surged over the past month. That's always good to see. More people getting Dogecoin. And I know that even on our channel, people are creating new My Doge wallets, right? To receive Dogecoin and giveaways. That's always a good thing. So we're doing our part here. We're doing our part here. And here's another one. Looking at Doge resistance on a 4-hour chart. Downward resistance. Are we about to break through that? So there is bullish momentum from this, and that Doge looks set to break from a falling wedge price pattern. And bullish pattern has been developing since mid-January, getting tighter with the meme coin's recent price action. So Dogecoin will soon defy the structure's upper resistance level and break to higher prices. A historically bullish indicator for Dogecoin is nearing a crossover, signaling a significant trend shift for Doge. And this is, again, looking at stochastic. Ali's looking at it and looking at that crossover for price to move up. One more, Doge holders eye massive breakout from this support level. Again, a lot of people looking at where are different support levels for Dogecoin, and most are showing signs of rebound, and the wider crypto market as well looks set to move up. So from Bitcoin to Dogecoin to the wider crypto network, a lot of bullishness despite what's looking like a death cross, not only for Doge, Solana, and many others also experiencing these death crosses. And I say, they're just lines crossing on a chart. Not a big deal. The news will always overcome those lines. And we also look at the leverage too. We had a lot of leverage taken out. Hundreds of millions of dollars again over the past 2 days of leverage taken out, particularly on Bitcoin. And that was that drop that we had, that big drop. And we can zoom in on it a little more on the 2-hour chart. And you can see every time we have one of these drops followed by a lower one, that's where the leverage gets wiped out. And if you want to know more about that, we will explore that again on the next live stream, looking at leverage. But now we're looking at the shorts. We want to see this momentum up and start taking out a lot of the shorts up higher, particularly up at $93,000 level. There's hundreds of millions of dollars of shorts there that can be squeezed out. We will be looking for that. And of course, without any particular news on Dogecoin, it will probably follow Bitcoin. So that's what we'll be watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the dreaded death cross of Dogecoin and whether you think Dogecoin's price is going lower. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.